Hey everyone, I hope you all are doing great. So welcome to Vet It's You YouTube channel. In this video we will continue with the zoo animal production and management. So without any further ado, let's get started. So here first of all we will discuss about the status of wildlife in India and account of different animals that built this rich diversity. Basically, the wildlife in India comprises a mix of species of different type of organisms. There are the major farm animals such as cows, buffaloes, goat, poultry and camels. India is also a home to Bengal tiger, Indian lion, deer, pythons and variety of bisons and Asian elephant. The regions is rich and diverse wildlife is preserved in 120 plus national park, 18 bioreserves and 500 plus wildlife sanctuaries across the country. As you already know that India have one of the richest and diverse wildlife. So basically India have different type of species, whether it is farm animal, domestic animal or different type of wild animals, and all these species are preserved in 120 plus national park, 18 bioreserves and 500 plus wildlife sanctuaries across the country. Moving further into the account, India has some of the most biodiverse regions of the world and hosts three of the world's 35 biodiversity hotspots. And these hotspots are Western Ghats, Eastern Himalayas and Indo-Burma regions. Basically, the biodiversity hotspots are the regions of a biographic area with a significant level of biodiversity that may be threatened by the human habitation. And our country, India, accounts for three of the biodiversity hotspots which are already rich in high level of diversity in wildlife. And moving further, there are total 17 mega diverse country and India is one of them, which is a home to about 60 to 70% of world's biodiversity. Moving to the next, the whole world is divided into the 8 different zones and India lies within the Indo-Malaya ecozone, which is a home to about different diverse animals. And talking about the different accounts, there are 7.6% of all mammalians animal, 12.6% of avian, 6.2 of the reptilian and 6.0% of the flowering plant species. And India has also the largest population of the Indian elephants. In the simple term, India is one of the richest biodiversity in all over the world, which account for the high percentage of mammalian, avian, reptilian and flowering plant species. In comparison to the 55% of the amphibians and 45% of the reptiles, only 12.6% of the mammals and 4.5% of the birds that are endemic, basically they found in a particular or the certain area of the country. And here's the note for you all that among the 12.6% of the mammals and 4.5% of the birds that are endemic, notable endemics are the Nilgiri leaf monkey and the brown and carmine bedtime toad of the Western Ghat. According to the International Union of Conservation of Nature, there are about 2.9% of threatened species in India. And here is the list of animal that is included under the threatened species list of IUCN, and they are Asian elephant, Asiatic lion, Bengal tiger, Indian white-rumped vulture and so on. These all animals are on the verge of extinction because of the ingestion and feeding on the dead flesh of the different animals treated with the diclofenac. Basically, diclofenac is a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug which is used to treat different animals, and the animals mentioned above used to feed on them and lead to their extinction. Moving further, for the conservation of this lovely and rich biodiversity in India, there is establishment of the national park, and first national park is established in 1935. Again, in order to protect the different wildlife animal, in 1972, India enacted the Wildlife Protection Act and Project Tiger to safeguard the crucial habitat of different animals. Along with this, there are 515 wildlife sanctuaries, 18 biosphere reserves, and 26 wetlands which are registered under the Ramsar Convention. Basically, the Ramsar Convention is a treaty on the wetland that provides the framework for national action and international cooperation for the conservation and sustainable use of wetlands, which is usually a home for different animals. This was all about the status of wildlife in India. I hope you like it. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel Vet It's You. Thanks for the watching, an initiative by Ankit Kaushik.